Out of all the characters they could have added, they added Haruta. Don't worry, you guys, I was not expecting this soon of an update at this scale either. So it is a crisp Tuesday evening, and Jujutsu Shenanigans just dropped a pretty massive update for, you know, a midweek drop right after we got the Jump Showdown collab. So there is a lot to cover, including a whole brand new character, free Nanami, and actually a lot of changes to Kara that might help a lot of you guys who are not happy with that event, because there's a lot of you guys that aren't happy with that event. But yeah, to start, we got Haruta, which is the new base-only character that has been added with a full entire moveset, obviously base-only, and it is honestly really silly and a very interesting playstyle, which I'm going to get into in a second. But first, I want to cover Nanami because he is also now fully released and complete with his last two ultimate moves. So let's get into our ultimate as Nanami here. There is literally no time to waste. I want to get to the good stuff. So we've got two new moves for Nanami. We've got Sharpen and Interrogate. So let's go ahead and check out both of these. Interrogate, pretty simple. You do kind of like a little skate on the ground, and then you just hit your enemy in the air. Here's it with the ratio. Just does a little bit more damage, I'd assume. You know me, I'm not going to sit here and do the mathematics behind that. But just wait until you see Interrogate. This is probably one of my favorite ultimate moves that we've gotten recently. This one is sick. So, Interrogate, you're going to grab your enemy, and you're going to interrogate them, just like Nanami did to Haruta. But you'll notice that second part there, how I kind of threw them and ran after. And look at the damage. That's like no damage. This has got to be the worst ult move of all time. That's because you're not using it properly. Let me show you the full potential. So normally, you'll grab someone with Interrogate, and then after this part, you'll want to knock them into some terrain so you can grab them again, and then you hit the slow-mo punch. Dude, I mean, that is such a cool way to incorporate that move from the anime into the game. I mean, it's so cool. The grab, and then you throw him against a wall or something so you can catch up to him, and you hit the big slow-mo. Boom! Oh, it is so satisfying to land. And then, even better, if you hit it, like, if you kill them with the second part of the attack, they go absolutely flying. I mean, watch how far they're about to go with this big punch. Dude, he literally ricocheted off the floor into the house, into the side of the street. That was amazing. But yeah, that's the final two moves for Nanami, which is basically completing his kit. Definitely a lot better than I was expecting. With cursed techniques like Nanami's, it's kind of hard to cook up a full moveset, but I'm a really big fan of Interrogate because I love it when games like this, they incorporate a move and it looks like it was taken straight from the show and not necessarily like they're free balling with what they got. Like, one exact reference is always pretty neat. All right, now let's get into the guy who actually received that slow-mo punch by Nanami. So the new base only is Haruta. Now there's a lot to explain. We're base only. How does the sword work? Why are there triangles, which is the cursed technique above my ult bar? We're going to cover it all right now. First, let's cover the moveset. So here are M1s, and they're a little unique, as in the last M1 is a little bit of like a stab that plays a kind of small animation, which is pretty cool, so that's something that makes it more defined. I've always liked how the M1s are always feel different for each character. It's pretty cool. Our second move is Ambush. Now, that looks really basic, but just trust me for a second. And then we have Backstab, which is a stab, but if you hit them from behind with it, it's going to stun for a little bit longer and allow you to do some other stuff. Speaking of other stuff, we have Trip, which will, you know, knock them over. You'll notice this moveset's very basic. It's like swing, stab, trip. It's so basic. You got Nanami over here doing precise calculations. Meanwhile, I'm over here just, you know, kicking at your feet, trying to trip you over the ground. And then our last move is Cheap Shot, which you throw your sword, and then it'll stand there for a minute, but we'll get into that as well, but pressing the move again will recall it, and it hits going out and going back. Now here's the thing about Ambush, this move here. You don't want to just use it like this. This is using it to its worst potential possible. Ambush is a lot better when you use it when the enemy's grounded and you press twice, because you just stab them over and over again. You do like a couple little pokes. So always be using this move when your enemy's on the ground. There is only certain situations where you should probably be using this above ground and the enemy is standing. Now let's get into the R special and the passive, because this is where this character gets a little wacky. So by pressing R on an enemy, my sword will go and target them, and it will follow them around. Like, even if the enemy will move, it will follow them around until I say otherwise. And you'll notice my first two moves have changed. So I can hit Ankle Cutter, which will now cut their legs, and then I can hit High Time, which will slice upwards, which is really weird. And then pressing R or Dirty Play will call my sword back, which makes me equip it again. And then the ultimate can be used when your sword is out and locked onto someone by pressing G, and let's look at that now. It'll wind up, and boom, the big punch. Now, from your perspective, this doesn't look like much, but this one actually concusses your enemy and completely blurs their screen, and they take increased damage, so this is a very strong ultimate move and makes it a lot easier to finish up a fight. Now for the last thing with Haruta, my cursed technique with the triangles, or what they call them in the show, the miracles. So there's 6 triangles, you spawn in with 3. When I don't have my sword equipped and it's on a player, pressing left click does this, and you might think this is a counter. However, you want to treat this as more of a dodge. So with the window correct, you can get a dodge off, and you'll notice that added 1 triangle / miracle to my counter right there. Now this window for this dodge is really small. Like, look at me, I'm pressing it right there. It's pretty hard to get. There's also another way to get triangles without having to hit a dodge. If you're with an enemy, you can hit F on them to do a taunt, and if you get this taunt off, you'll get 1 extra miracle. But this is a little risky because, you know, obviously you're taunting, so you're leaving yourself vulnerable, but that is another way to get miracles. A little bit easier or harder depending on your situation, but definitely an option you can still do in the first place. So your triangles have 2 purposes. Your first one is, let me go ahead and get rid of my evasive. I've used my evasive, so now it's on cooldown, right? If I get knocked over again, I can evasive again at the cost of 3 triangles. So you've basically, at full triangles, you can have 2 full free evasives, which is really OP. The other passive that your miracles will give you is at the cost of 3 triangles, taking lethal damage that would kill you will save you for a second. It'll give you 10 HP. However, I do not believe this breaks you out of a combo. It literally just gives you 10 HP as a very quick comeback mechanic, but also lets you survive like larger attacks, I believe. So yeah. But yeah, that is Haruta. Definitely an interesting character. I can show you guys a combo real quick that you can do. So you can hit something like this. You hit a backstab, and then you can down slam into trip, and you can like side dash and do an ambush like that. You might be able to also incorporate some stuff like instead, you know, down slam trip and then front dash to carry them up into a cheap shot, which will keep them down, and then you could do an ambush like that, and then they're dead. It's very strong. This character is really strong, but I want you to know you got to treat Haruta here like a glass cannon, because if you don't have your miracles and you have your sword unequipped, if you get caught in a combo, you're probably gonna die. You don't really have a good way of getting out. You can't M1 trade when you don't have your sword, and the farther you are away from your sword, the longer it's going to take to get back to you. So this character is glass cannon. You'll notice Kara is gone from the move list. The character list no longer there anymore. So what this means is Kara is now in their own game mode. Remember, think like TSB, how TSB had a KJ game mode. So if you want to play with the Cursed Child or the collab event, you have to go into a special game mode now, which is honestly a really good solution because the complaints coming in from everyone was, there was so many complaints coming in about this event, and people did not like Kara in this game. So yeah, either way, now that we've checked out everything the update has to offer, let's get into a public server. I want to just, you know, jump some people with this moveset, see what I can cook up. See, you know, I like bullying people because I know the combos before anyone else. It's always a little fun to do that. But before we do that, I want to remind you to make sure to like and subscribe if you're enjoying what you're watching and you want to see more. We're going for 500,000 in 2026, so subscribing would be much appreciated. Okay, public servers. Alright, we're in the public servers. The nice thing about a base-only release is that everyone has access to the character, so, you know, even if you don't have early access, everyone can play it. It's pretty nice. That's not... I thought that was Shanks for a second, I guess. Alright, well, who wants to go? Come on. No one? Alright, I'm gonna fight this Haruta player. Come here. Down slam? Okay, they use their evasive there. I don't know how many miracles they have, but they... At minimum, they'll probably have 3 anyways, but if I can get them in a combo, I know I'm gonna destroy them. So, there we go with the block. Oh, I was a little slow on my M1 trade right there. I did not mean to taunt right there, but they also did not mean to taunt right there. Why am I still taunting? Okay, you're dead. Oh, wait, you're still alive? Okay, that was actually surprising. I don't know how you got that health. Wait, I think they might have had a miracle right there, actually. I swear I could have won. I was going to kill them there. They must have had enough miracles to survive that. And we trip, and then I'm going to throw my cheap shot at you, and now you're dead. Easy peasy. Who's next, huh? Who is next? 1, 2, 3. Down, trip. Oh, and they evasived out of it. Okay, okay. My worst enemy, the evasive. And I'll just poke you while you're on the ground, and you're dead. Wait, look, this Toto's third-partying me. He has his sword set on the Hikari. So he's just attacking him with the sword. Oh, never mind, he called it back. I need more miracles. Oh, wait, the Toto's trying to hit me with the sword. Okay, they used both their moves. We're fine. I'm going to throw my sword, and I'm going to immediately call back. Oh, I didn't get that damage. I blocked that, though. Look at this dude. He's playing Pokemon right now with his sword. Oh, he just used his ult. Restarting in 1 minute to make new character free. Oops, they forgot to make the new character free. That's funny. Okay, hold on. If we're restarting in 1 minute, I gotta kill this guy fast. I'm gonna use my ultimate on him, even though the server's lagging a bunch now. Or maybe he's lagging? Get him, fist! Boom! Okay, then I gotta call the sword back. And now he's like This guy's lagging so bad. He's just floating in the air. What is going on? And the server's restarted. Wait, can I just farm some taunts really fast? Let me get some taunts on you. Thank you. Now I'm full on my miracles. And you're just running for my sword? Okay, I'll just attack you with my sword. What the heck? Why did they go so high? Even my sword doesn't know what's going on. It's tweaking out over there. Okay, I'm gonna try and land my ult here. I'm gonna wait till they burn a move that makes them go fast, though. Oh, I missed it. No, I missed it. Okay, I need my sword again. Stab you on the ground, and you're dead, buddy. Nice. All right, pal, don't get too close. Come out into the open real fast. Dude, this Megami just has a sword on me, and I can't do anything. I'm gonna ult this guy. Got him. Okay, I need to call my sword back. Get over here. He's concussed. He cannot see a thing right now. Can this Megami move, please? I'm trying to, like, kill my enemy right here. I'm getting, like, jumped by both of them right now. That Megami ruined my whole plan, man. You don't have your sword. You are extremely weak. Oh, you have your sword now? And you're dead. Give me that head. Destroyed. I wish to fight Broly, who is camping somebody with his sword, so he's actually super weak right now. Oh, never mind. He called his sword back. Come here. Down, stab you with ambush, and then shoot a little trip right there. Throw my sword at you. Call it back. Oh, I tried to get him backstab on the ragdoll. Cancel. Throw my sword at you. Oh, miss it. That's okay, though. Don't stand in between me and my sword. Oh, I'm cooked. I don't have my sword. I don't have any evasives either. I need my sword back now. Oh, I'm 1 HP. This is not good. I need miracles. I need miracles. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull something off here. Let me throw my sword at him. What can I do here that would be weird? Like, oh, never mind. I can't do anything. I'm just cooked. The question is, does he have 2 things worth of miracles? Well, if he does, he just used 1 evasive. So if I can get him to evasive again and waste it, it won't be good. Speaking of wasting it, I also wasted my evasive. We both threw the sword at each other, and we both recalled. Nice. I have my ult. Let me try something here. Got him! Nice! I think that kills, no? Yeah, you're dead. Nice. We did it. What do you think, friend? Oh my god, they spawned right next to me. Oh, okay. Okay, that's how it's gonna be? Think that's funny, what you did? Think that was a funny thing to do, huh? You think that was funny what you did over there, huh? Think that was funny, huh? Yeah? Funny, huh? Still funny? You're still funny? Still funny, right? Yeah? Think you're all that, huh? You think you're all that, huh? Where are your allies, buddy? Where they at, huh? Oh, I grabbed the wrong guy, but yeah, message sent, I guess. Well, my friends, I think that's going to wrap up this update video. For a Tuesday update, this is pretty good. We got a whole new character, Nanami finally released to the public, and anyone who was not liking the Jump Showdown collab event has had their wishes answered, and the event is basically removed, because now you can just go play it whenever you want, wherever you want, and not have to worry about anything. But yeah, I'll keep the outro short and sweet. Let me know what you guys think of the update down in the comments below, and is Haruta broken? I kind of think so, played correctly. But I'm bad, so I didn't really put on a good display. Either way, make sure to like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.